Hi, I'm Mia, and I'm still sick. But yeah, hi, I'm still sick, so I apologize about if I sound gross or congested, or if I sniffle more than usual. But I want to start doing a few more, like, fall looks. So, let's get into it. So, I'm going to go in with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Barely Basic palette. I still haven't used it all that much, even though it's like a perfect fall palette. But what do I know? I think I'm going to start off with a little bit of Pumpkin Spice, which is the lightest of the, like, kind of burnt orange colors. And then I'm just going to start to throw it all along here. And yes, I know it looks like there's black on my lower lash line, and it's because I didn't do a great job at taking off my makeup last night. So there's still some black, but it's okay, we can work with it. But I also got like a brick colored blush in, so I kind of want to pair it with this. So we're gonna see what happens. But again, it's I did a video yesterday, so I'm okay for next Tuesday, but I'm working on Sunday again, and I might be working on Monday, I don't know. So I want to still stay a little ahead, but it's fine, everything's fine. Everything's freaking fine. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of Comment on the same brush and just kind of place that a little lower on the lid, but still make sure to blend it out into that lighter orange shade. But I feel a little better than I did yesterday, which I guess has to count for something. I've also taken 4 Benadryl today, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that. But it's funny because I always associated Benadryl with, like, oh my god, I'm going to take this and I'm going to fall asleep, which is why I don't like doing it in the day. And it's not very easy to get your hands on non-drowsy Benadryl, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just take the chances. But I was like, I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't want to take Dayquil and waste it. I haven't been tired at all, and I haven't had that much caffeine today, so I can't say that's counteracted it. And I haven't been moving because, again, haven't done anything, but you know. And then I'm actually going to dip into the shade Holy Grail, which is this like burgundy color, and I'm going to mix a little bit of it with Review, which is the deepest orange. So I'm going to place that right about here. Yeah. I had this thought too, like doing a deep burgundy-ish, blow it out with like a burnt orange, so. And I might try to do like a greenish shimmer. Again, I don't know if this is actually going to turn out okay. We'll just have to wait and see at the end, and see if this is even acceptable to be posted online. But drag that underneath just a little, also to counteract some of that eyeliner from last night. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a clean brush just to help it a little bit. But no, I haven't done anything all day. What did I do? Ooh, I ordered a bagel sandwich. They didn't toast it for some reason, which is weird because in the DoorDash options it was like, you could have it not toasted, so I assumed it meant it came toasted. It didn't, but whatever. But it was the first bagel that I had that wasn't disappointed since I got back from New York, and not like in a, oh my god, I went to New York, I know good bagels now, but like everything just kind of did not do what I wanted it to do. But today, beautiful. It's from this place in Davis Square, quite literally just called Davis Square Bagels and Donuts, I think. Beautiful, fantastic. All I needed was it to be toasted. And I'm going to take the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette, and I'm going to take just a little bit of the shade Bloom for You, because I feel that's a little more pigmented, and will bring in that burgundy color just the tiniest bit more. Like I said, tiny, tiny. So we still haven't gotten our tickets for Comic-Con either, and we were talking about it last night. We're like, oh, we should really do that. I don't know if we have. I'm just waiting for the text of, hey, Venmo me money. And also from the Nude Prism palette, I'm going to go in with some of I'm Shy on that really large fluffy brush I used. Just because it's a little bit more like a creamsicle color, so that might bring a little more orange into it. It'll also help blend out. And repeat. I'm really hoping that, like, brick color is going to go with this look. I don't know. And then also with the Nude Prism palette, I'm going to take a mix of Deeper, which is just black, along with some of the Bloom for You. And I'm just going to do a little liner. Again, just to incorporate the leftover eyeliner and mascara I didn't clean properly last night. Ooh, but it's going to be... I was going to say it's going to be cold enough for long pants tomorrow at the time of filming this, so yay. It was so nice the other day when on Sunday when I had to work. I got to wear long pants and I was a little cold to the point that I brought a hoodie with me. It was fantastic. And then I am taking the NYX glitter primer because I've used Glaminatrix shadows before. I know that they need a little bit of this. I'm also going to make sure to put extra on because the last few times I didn't put enough on and my eyelid was so dry and nothing stuck to it properly. Like, it was still there, but it just wasn't enough. But and I'm going to go back in with the Glaminatrix palette and a brush. And I'm going to take a mix of the shades DIY and Get Ready With Me. And I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's literally exactly what I wanted to go for today. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, you might need to give some minute alone. But... literally, this is exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah. But it's also a really good thing I'm filming this now because I'm working again on Sunday. I think I already said that. And it's not a get home early kind of night. So. But my paycheck is being processed from this past Sunday. Getting $200. So. Thank you for a $150 tip. Alright, so all I need to do is put on some lashes and I'm going to try to get a little decongested, but I will be back in a second. Alright, I'm back with some lashes on, so we're going to move on to my base. And I lied, my nose is more congested and ready than I thought it was, so this is not great. But this is from Paula's Choice. This is from Paula's Choice. This is the Pro Collagen Peptide Plumping Moisturizer. This was gifted to me. It's like a cream gel almost, because it's a very thick gel. But she's beautiful and I love her. So, she can be as weird as she wants to be. I will accept her. Also, I slept wrong because this part of my neck is killing me. Like, I've been trying to crack it all day and it is just not... it is not happening, which is a little rude. But, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, on Saturday, I went to go see the Dropkick Murphys, kind of. There's a venue by my house. It's like a mile away, but it's an outside venue. So I can hear it. And if I walk a little closer, I can hear it clearly. So, you know, it was like 9:30. I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything there going on. So I listened to it for a little while. I went, okay, I'm going home. Not like in a, oh my god, I'm going home, this is awful, but in a, I can't really hear them because they're not really enunciated, and again, they're not playing to, you know, so people a mile away can hear. And I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum in the shade Main Squeeze. Just give myself a little color to go with the eyeshadow. Oh, and then I have to deal with the health inspector. Well, actually, on the day this goes up, it's gonna be the day I deal with the health inspector. He came last week. He's like, oh, hey, these are some of the issues you have. Thankfully, one of them isn't in our control because they're doing construction next door. So a guy came by last week, was like, no, a week before, was like, hey, is anything leaking? And I went, no. I'm like, you can check. And he's like, no, nothing's leaking, yay. And then things started leaking after, so of course. But I need to like double check everything in the morning, because one of the things was like, he's like, oh, there's not paper towels in this dispenser. I'm like, I've been open for 15 minutes. I can only do so much at a time. I am but one person. But I just need to make sure everything's good for when he gets in Friday morning again, because I'm like, this is out of my pay grade. Legitimately, it is out of my pay grade. But this is from Wet n Wild. This is the Bare Focused Niacinamide Skin Tint in the shade Fair. I love this stuff, and I feel like I've never seen anyone talking about it. But this does freeze in the winter, so just be warned, if you will. But yeah. And I'm just going to blend this out with a sponge, and I'm also going to be very careful around my nose, because my nose is starting to do the dry, peely thing when you're sick from blowing it too hard, except it's not peel enough for me to peel it with tweezers, so I have to suffer. I tried doing it when I was putting on my lashes and my nose started bleeding, so I stopped. But again, very careful on my nose because she is sensitive. She has seen the inside of a paper towel too many times during the past few days. Yes, I know I could have gotten tissues, but like, I'm gonna be fine by tomorrow morning most likely. I'm still gonna wear a mask to work if I'm a little congested, because God forbid I don't spread my germs around to everyone. Some old guy in Home Depot gave me the nastiest look when I went out yesterday because I had a mask on, because I still like to do things, but I wasn't gonna, you know, get my germs everywhere. He just like, we were in line, he was just like, give me that look, and I'm like, oh, like, we're not playing this game. Like, I will cough on you, good sir. Well, not good sir, but I will cough on you. Call that biological warfare. This is from Natasha Denona. This is the Hy-Glam Serum Concealer in the shade N0.5. But yeah. But the only good thing about needing to work this coming Sunday is that I can pay for my nails, because my nail appointment is that following week. I moved it to the Saturday because originally I had offered to, I'm just gonna blend it out with the same sponge. Originally I offered to open for my manager, except she didn't read, or, well, she didn't respond to my text. So I'm gonna text her again during the week, be like, hey, be like, I can't do that now. But, or if she does want it, whatever. But it's at 4:35 and I'm out at 4, so even if the kid is a few minutes late getting in, it's a 10-minute train ride. So I'm gonna go after work and I'll be good, even if I don't have to work on that Sunday. But the paycheck from this Sunday will be enough to pay for my nails, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Oh, I'm working Sunday the 14th. My nail appointment is the 20th. My mother processes pay on Monday, so I'll be paid by Friday, along with my regular paycheck, so I'll be balling. But I think I wanted to keep it a secret. I think the paycheck I'm gonna get on Friday, it would have been last Friday at the time of this being up, is gonna go be set aside because I do have something planned. And I also got my friend, I bought one of the pigeon jelly cats from a reseller, because we're both like, we're not going all the way to New York just to buy a pigeon. So I paid the fees. I paid the overpriced. But they love pigeons and I love them. And now I have a head start on their Christmas gifts. And Cass, I know you're watching this, but we already talked about this, so it doesn't count. But now, probably the riskiest part of this all is going to be the cheeks. I'm going to start with the Morphe Shapelifter Micro Contour Stick in the shade Enhanced. Again, I know it says contour, but it's like most things. It pulls a little neutral warm on me, so it's fine. But Ooh, why did I do that? Also, my skin is gross. I don't know if that's me being sick. I don't know if that's from wearing a mask, but my skin is kind of gross. Also, don't ask me why I did the 3. I've never done that in my entire life, and I don't know why I'm starting now. But we are going to blend this in. And I have been thinking about starting to take community college classes, because I know that originally it was free community college for anyone over 25 who lives in Boston, but now it's free community college for anyone who's a resident of Massachusetts. So I might do that, because like my whole reason for not going to college was money. So even if I can get like online community college classes free, I will not complain. But I need to really look into it, because it was like a brief thought today. It wasn't even like I did any investigating. It was like when I say the briefest of brief thoughts. Alright, I'm going to use 2 blushes. This is the Huda Beauty blush filter. I got a new shade. This is Watermelon Pop. It's supposed to be like a brick tone. So I'm going to put that up here. And I'm actually going to blend this out and see how I'd like the shade before deciding if I actually want to do a second blush shade, like mixed with this, or like layered, like gradient. But I'm just going to start to blend. This isn't really the tone I thought it was going to be. Like, not that it's ugly, it's just no. Ooh, my nose. Not that it's ugly, it's just not what I thought it was going to be. I also should have put lip balm on. My lips are suffering. But get that. I'm going to go in with a little more closer to the temples and see what happens before I make my final decision. But blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. I think I'm gonna add the second blush. This is from Refy. This is the cream blush in the shade Citron. If I can open it. Citrine, not Citron. It's like a burnt orange. So I'm gonna place a little like here. I'm gonna start. Again, not a whole lot. I just want to give it a little something something. Yeah. Keeping it closer to the center of my face and making sure to blend it in. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah. This is from Mob Beauty. This is the Sparkle Balm in the shade 130. It's funny because when I first got this, I also need to warm this up a little so it can like melt better. When I first got this, I thought this was going to be way too dark for me, but it's actually really nice. It's more glitter than anything, and it goes on best with a finger, not a brush. Ow. Also, I edited a video today, and it took me until editing that I forgot highlighter. Like, I put highlighter on my nose, I didn't put it anywhere else, like on my cheeks or anything, and I'm like, oh, rude. But I've only, oh shit, only myself to blame. But for lips, I'm going to go in with the Win Beauty by Serena Williams, the Start in Line Peptide Infused Lip Liner in the shade Perform. It's like a nice medium brown. It's not too deep for my skin tone, which is good because but gonna overline. I know it looks weird. Trust me, I'm gonna blend it out. I just want to get this blended out before I want to see if I want to add a supporting lip liner color. And I think I will. And I'm also going to go in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Shape in the shade Twist, just so I can get a little lighter color there. Because I don't want to be too... I don't know. I can't describe it. And then I'm going to go in with the About Face. What's this even called? Oh god. Blurred Matte Lip Plump in the shade Side Eye. It's like a terracotta-y color. I'm hoping it's going to go with the cheeks a bit. But I'm just gonna... And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of the Maybelline New York Lifter Glaze Oil Balm in the shade Peach Quench. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it glossy, but I need it to be married a little. I'm taking a little bit of the Huda Beauty blush, and I'm just gonna kind of feather that in to help tie it into the blush a little more, because I feel like this is looking off. So when in doubt, if something's not looking monochromatic like you want it to, just put a little bit of blush on your lips. It's not the end of the world. So, alright, I need to go fix my bangs, hopefully, because there's dry shampoo and detangler in there. But I will see you in a second, hopefully. Alrighty, but this is the finished look. The eyes came out exactly how I wanted them to. Like I said, I had this vision for like a few weeks. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the lip. Like, my base looks fantastic, but it's just, I don't know. But, yeah. I'm really not looking forward to this week. And again, my ear's also clogged. This is just rude and insulting at this rate. But yeah. Surprisingly, my bangs didn't give me that hard of a time. Who would have thought? I don't know. But, like I said, this is the finished look. Very fall, very autumnal, if you will. But yeah.